Okay, folks, so I wanted to try this out. I'm right in front of the venue, and I didn't really feel like being in there, so we're going to talk about some stuff. So one of which, if you can't tell, a theme or basis that I do as far as, like, the content of my videos happens to be the 90s style. And really, thing about the 90s is you look at 1992, 1993, 4, 5, and a lot of folks pretty much, I think I just saw some, I'm not even going to comment on that. So yeah, I'm thinking, the Beavis and Butthead mentality was pretty big in said scenario, and I find myself in a similar mentality. I just thought I'd make people aware of that. If you've watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes of that show, you know what to expect. And so it's important, I think a lot of things that I look to inspiration from happen to have this style. I remember some of the movies I saw when I was 5, 6 years old, mid-90s when that was, and it caught on really well. And I wish that I would have actually, been a little bit older at that time period, because I missed out on some good trends. Compared to some of the trends today, like skinny jeans and, like, I'm trying to think of whatever else, all these, just you name a trend that's going on currently, and I don't really feel it that much. So this is pretty much something. But the 90s stuff, things like Dumb and Dumber and The Lot, I'm really thinking that this was thoroughly enjoyable. So another thing I really fucking wanted to put up some pictures inside of where I'm at, but I just don't know if you can do it, because obviously it could be a private place, but also it could be a public place. The laws concerning some of this stuff, it said that you can film out, and you can film in any public place, but I just don't want to get, issues over it. So, but yeah, that's just something that goes on as saying I really like this Beavis and Butthead type style. It works pretty well. I mean, you just have to be able to enjoy it rather well. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? So I'm going to try and bring back 1994. Obviously things like Kurt Cobain and all these grunge type folks. There's Pearl Jam, I think it was called, something like that. There's just a bunch of stuff that went on. But my question to you guys is whether or not you're sick of it. That's really the thing, and a lot of it is, when trends die, it's usually because people have had it, up to here with it. I'm just kind of uncertain. So obviously I'm going to have to learn more about this style in order to do it. So it's just not going to work. But, we can definitely give it a shot. I can study the 90s a little bit. I haven't seen the VH1 Welcome, this is the 90s, but we're definitely going to get that in hand.